Good morning guys, Danny at Physio here this morning. We're going to give you a little back mobility routine to go through today. Maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes spent on this. Trying to break up a day, especially if you've been sat a lot, sitting at home, working too much, slumped over a desk, not getting enough exercise. Really important. Get this going, get your back moving, trying to stop yourself from stiffening up. Okay, so first we're going to start simple, hands in knees position. Hands on the shoulders, knees under hips, nice and relaxed, and you're just going to gently go through what we would call the full cat camel. Tuck your pelvis under, tailbone between the legs, drag your back up into a nice C shape. Hold that position, somewhere around 10 seconds. Release, let that go, hollow the lower back, tailbone up in the air, and soften the full spine into a gentle kind of arch. Repeat that process. Arching up to the ceiling. And then gently hollowing down. Transition between those two positions maybe 8 to 10 times. From there, I'm going to gently take myself back into the simple child's pose position. So hands a bit further in front. Slowly take my bottom back towards my heels. And just relax into this position. Some of you will get your bottom right onto your heels, some of you may not. Just whatever's comfortable, don't force anything. When you're down there, you can gently creep the fingers forward a little bit. You're just going to relax into this posture. I like to alternate this position, moving through to COBRA and doing a couple of repetitions transitioning between the two. So I'm coming through to my COBRA. I'm going to take myself up onto hands and knees. Again, gently let my hips slowly drop to the floor. Being careful not to clench my buttocks. Relax the hips. Drop the lower spine. Keep breathing. Hold that position. Maybe kind of 10, 15 seconds. Back again to the child's pose. Let those hips loosen off, relax into the posture. Open those knees as much as you need to. And again, maybe going to repeat through this transition somewhere 4 to 6 times, something like that. I also like from this child's pose position to increase a little bit of side bend. So if we can, from the child's pose position, if we can walk both hands around and over to one side, slowly does it. Really want to feel that stretch down the opposite side, down underneath this left shoulder, lats down into my side, my ribs and my lower back. You can almost gently pull into the floor and release. Pull into the floor and release a few times. Hold the position. And again, obviously I'm going to go around, do the same thing to the opposite side. Just holding that, pull into the floor and release. Pull into the floor and release. Hands back around again. Okay, now from there, just going to take myself gently back up and I'm going to bring one knee forward and I gently open up this front hip on this side. Just gently engage the buttock, pull the lower tummy up and try and feel that deep kind of achy stretch. The top of the thigh, front of the hip, opening up what we call the hip flexor area. Be careful not to overarch your lower back when doing this. Just keep everything kind of tense in the buttock and the lower tummy tucked in. You can gently lean forward through the hip and just oscillate back and forward on this, squeezing the buttock. Again, maybe 20 to 30 seconds in this position. When I'm done there, if I can, I'm going to bring my hands down onto the floor here. hold that position gently, just get myself set, open up that left side hip. I'm going to take my right arm and I'm going to circle it up to the ceiling. Ideally trying to get this vertical. Bring it back underneath, stretch down and through. And repeat. Up to the ceiling, hold for a couple seconds, bring it back down, thread the needle. Do about 10 reps of that, guys. Then we're going to take the opposite arm, do the same thing. Ideally, if I can, if I've got the balance and control, I'm going to come up onto that back toe. I'm going to bring the inside arm now up to the ceiling. Then I'm going to bring that down and drive the elbow down towards the floor. Hold for a couple seconds and repeat. And drive that elbow down to the floor. You're really going to feel this up on this left side. Hamstring, groin, hip. Really nice stretch. Again, about 10 repetitions on that, guys. Okay. Once I'm out of that position, I'll just bring it down. I would obviously change sides and do the same repetition on the other side. Last part of this little routine I'm going to work on. We're going to go up into what we would call the typical downward dog, or the A-frame stretch. So from the all fours position, going to drive those hips up in the air. Get those knees straight. Lower those heels towards the floor. Some of you may not get there, that's fine. Just feel a strong stretch into those calves, hamstrings. Hold for about 10 seconds. And from there, I want you to try and actually walk your feet in. If you can, keep your hands on the floor, and you come all the way down into a squat. Hold that for me. Again, maybe another 10 seconds or so. And then, keeping the hands where they were, let's walk those feet back out again. Get that nice A-frame, drive those shoulders through again. And repeat. Walk this in. If you can't keep those hands on the floor, guys, too much or come up onto toe fingers, don't matter too much. Just as comfortable and deep a squat as you can get into yourself. That whole sequence is going to take you at least 3, 4, 5 minutes to work through. Don't rush it, go at your own pace. Don't force anything, but try to feel the stretch, okay? Try to do this routine every day, at least once a day, maybe more than that if you can manage it, especially if you are sitting a lot, working at desk a lot, driving a lot, any of those things, you're going to get tight in the hips, tight in the lower back. Got to keep things moving, guys, okay? Good luck.